I started it like the core of what we do for LumiNicole, and when I evolved out of Black Beauty Collective, the reason why I launched a Black Beauty Collective. So I was an entrepreneur before. I had a luxury linen rental company, but the one thing that I kept coming back to, and I made a lot of traction. I was in several magazines and I had several features and I got all these great opportunities. The thing I kept coming back to is I wanted to do more. How do I use my skill set and my ability to get through the door to help other entrepreneurs? So I launched a Black Beauty Collective, which was it was a retail store, but it was created as a collective model where all the founders paid so much monthly and they got a full sales team. They got 100% of their sales. They could host events there. We did marketing, we did PR. I got a ton of PR because of it. Oh my God, Leslie Robertson has created the Black Beauty Collective. It's an amazing thing. Model turned entrepreneur. That was like the story. So it was an easy story to pitch. But the one stipulation I put in place is if I'm going to take the story, we have to have other entrepreneurs come with me. And so I've gotten brands over 100 features just to be in stories with me. And so, and interviews and national coverage. I had a brand actually, Pritzker, here in the governor of Illinois, had his representative call our store. They bought so much product because he was going to Japan and he wanted to give a product out in Japan. And so I was able to get a founder into that opportunity. And so being able to do things like that was the reason why, because I have this knack for getting in front of the right people, meeting the right groups. I'm just like this socialite and this networker, and I meet everybody. And because I meet everybody, like how can I leverage that and help other people? So how can I plug other founders in? And that's what I was doing. And so that's the reason why I started, that's how I got into this business, because I knew that the beauty space, there's a couple of things about the beauty and wellness space. The barrier and entry to gain access is really low. And so you and I can have a product on the market by Monday. As long as somebody's willing to buy it, we are now in business. And so that's the great part. So you get a lot of people who need like secondary income in the beauty space, people who are parents in the beauty space. You get a lot of Black women in this space because of the barrier of access is lower in comparison to having to go to 10 years of school to get in. And so because of that reason, I have an opportunity to work directly with a certain group where I can use what I do well to help this group really be successful. And so that's how I got into the space. And so that was how we started. And then we, of course, evolved. But that is the baseline of everything I do.